Hey everyone, Nick O'Malley here with Matt Vautour at Gillette Stadium. It is Friday, still just about noon, just past noon, so no longer morning as we get set for Patriots taking on the Chargers on Sunday. Patriots have their last practice of the week, potentially the last practice of the season, right, depending on who wins Sunday.
Yeah, this is all the marbles. We're at that point. It's cold. It's going to be windy. This is football weather. This is what you come to expect this time of year, and I'm sure Bill Belichick just blew off any relevance of any of that. But I don't. For me, I think it matters if the Chargers let it matter. If the Chargers, especially if the Patriots, get a little momentum going early, I think that's when that kind of thing matters.
Yeah, Bill Belichick said the Patriots are playing the Chargers, not the weather, and the Patriots' mentality is that they're going to play for the incoming team, playing the best of their ability. The Chargers very much could just play absolutely fine in the cold. Maybe there's a chance it might affect them, but the Patriots are preparing for a team that isn't affected by the cold because that's what they have to prepare for, right, especially with a good playoff team.
Yeah, exactly. You go out and prepare for the Chargers to be the best Chargers team that they can be, and for Phillip Rivers to be the Hall of Fame, future Hall of Fame quarterback that he is, and for those weapons around him to be effective, to be their defense, which is maybe at least among the best the Patriots have seen all season, to be elite.
Yeah, me and Andrew Callahan have talked about a lot about the Chargers' defense this year. I had a post up this morning about how the Chargers tend to go light on defense, especially in the past month. Due to injuries at linebacker, they've been playing more safeties down in the box, and they've been able to do that because they have the stout front. So right, they're hard to run against, and they have a bunch of fast guys in the backfield, defensive backfield. So it's a really tricky defense to try and get a handle on. So we're going to see how the Patriots approach that on Sunday.
How many more? We're joined by Ozzy Osbourne apparently all of a sudden.
Quick aside, the Patriots are practicing in Gillette Stadium today, so they're actually practicing about 40 yards away. So what the Patriots do a lot of times is that they'll add noise to the practice to help adjust for crowd noise, and a lot of times they do that with music, and that's the kind of music that Bill Belichick tends to pump into practice.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is his personal Spotify that we're listening to, a little Ozzy Osbourne, although it's been turned down a little bit here, so that may have just been the initial test, not the full crazy train just yet.
We'll see if Crazy Train and the Patriots take the field on Sunday. That is a segue. So, while we're shifting the topic to Sunday, and the music's back, wonderful. So, who do you have for Sunday? I had my picks post go up yesterday. Chris Grady says foosball is a devil sport. I'm not sure if that's an opinion or a Waterboy quote. I picked the Patriots to win, I think, 23-20 in my analysis post that went up yesterday. Andrew Callahan is yet to make his pick. He's on the fence. He won't be making his pick Sunday. Matt, who do you have for Sunday? I
won't be surprised for anything that happens, but I haven't seen the Patriots play badly here. And they've got experience in the situation. This is amongst the healthiest they've been all season. I think the Patriots are going to win. I think when there are 4 minutes left in this game, we won't know who's going to win.
Yeah, I also think it's going to be a close game. I think overall it's going to be a low-scoring game. I think the Patriots are underrated on defense. I think they can do a good job of containing the Chargers, especially because they have Stephon Gilmore who can match up against Keenan Allen.
Right.
And the Chargers, I think, are great on defense. The Patriots still have issues on offense that we haven't seen resolved against a good team. I think it's ultimately going to come down to how well the Patriots run the ball against the Chargers if the Chargers do the thing where they have 4 defensive linemen, 1 linebacker, and a whole bunch of defensive backs.
I agree. The running backs as a whole, whether it's running the ball, whether it's catching the ball out of the backfield, I think those guys make an impact for the Patriots quite a bit.
Yeah, one of the first takeaways we had this week was the potential for this to be a James White game because this is the sort of Seattle Seahawks style defense. A lot of cover 3 and a lot of zone coverage, and we've seen the Patriots, when they've had success against those teams, we saw it against the Seahawks in Super Bowl 49. Shane Vereen went off. Super Bowl 51, James White went off. And against that same type of defense, I'm also kind of expecting James White, if the Patriots are going to have a big day offensively, that James White is going to be the centerpiece of that.
Especially in a game like this, you can rely on him too. And there's not that many guys right now, from whether it's health, whether it's experience and things that you're trusting. You're trusting James White. And on a cold day, in a tight environment, in a close game, he's a guy that you're going to feel comfortable putting the ball in his hands.
Yeah, so ultimately we're going to see whether the Patriots can fully rebound from losing Josh Gordon, because we haven't really seen them win against a good team without Josh Gordon. We haven't really seen it was against the Bills and
Jets.
They
haven't played a good team since
exactly. So this is going to be there are a lot of more unknowns heading into this game than we usually tend to see heading into a playoff opener. So this is a really interesting Patriots team.
Yeah, I'm curious to see it. I mean, there's a tendency to be like, well, this is the Patriots, this is the playoffs, they win these games, but they haven't been the same team all season. Now, in some ways, they've done a nice job of adjusting and fixing things as the season's gone on. Will they be able to do that against a really good Chargers team? I mean, people forget the Chargers are the road team. Chargers had for much of the season were in contention to be the number 1 seed. They simply happen to share the division with the Chiefs. So this is a Charger team that some people coming into the postseason could have said was the favorite, and I wouldn't be stunned to see the Chargers do that. This is maybe the most complete Chargers team they've had in the Phillip Rivers era.
Yeah, and in years past, the Patriots divisional round game, we've seen against the Chiefs in recent years, or the Texans, where the Patriots just kind of came in. It was one of those, the Patriots were the better team, and then just forced their will against them, and we've seen just Patriots kind of cruise through this round in years past. I don't think it's going to be that sort of game. The Chargers are too good, and the Patriots are too unpredictable. Now, with that said, the Chargers don't really know what to expect from this Patriots team. It could be a run-first team, or just going all out to Julian Edelman, and Rob Gronkowski is such an enigma at this point. We don't know what to expect on Sunday.
You'd like to think that Rob Gronkowski, who's I mean, it certainly feels like his career is winding down now, given the as much of his body he's given up to be successful for this team. But you'd like to think he's got one more great game in him, and this is the sort of game he's had a week off. You remember he had a good game against the Jets after a week off before that he could get up for and really deliver at least one more great performance.
Yeah, Julian Edelman, James White, Rob Gronkowski, there are a lot of X factors coming into this game. We really just got to wait and see what happens on Sunday. I forget. Did you actually make the pick?
I did pick the Patriots.
Okay,
I picked the Patriots. If you want to score, I'll say 27-24. But it's certainly gonna be close.
Yeah, I think we both picked 3-point margins. So Chargers cover the spread, Patriots win. That's our pick. We'll get Andrew to make his on Sunday. Until then, we'll have more coverage coming from Gillette Stadium today, and we'll be back on Sunday from Gillette. Cold, wind, snow, whatever. We'll be here. Probably gonna be clear though. We'll see you then. Matt, thanks for joining us.
Yeah, check out Nick's fun story about wise guy Bill Belichick in the press conference.
Bill Belichick's dry humor in playoff form, and so keep an eye out for that, and we'll see you all on Sunday.